What's up, guys? Thanks for stopping by. It's me, Kenneth, with What's New Barbecue. Got my barbecue brother Paul here.
What's up, y'all?
Fellow North Texas barbecue addicts. If y'all aren't a member of that yet, we'll have that information in the description box.
Sure.
But we're making something pretty sweet today, right?
We are.
We're gonna fire up the Weber Kettle, Old Copper. We went sourcing through the grocery store, seeing what we were gonna grill up today. What'd we get?
We ended up getting us a nice bone-in ribeye.
Got us a bone-in ribeye tomahawk. Scored that bad boy. Got some awesome marbling. It's looking really good. Looking forward to getting to grill that bad boy up on the Weber Kettle. And we're obviously gonna grill that up reverse seared style, so we'll show you what that means if you haven't seen one of the reverse seared steak videos yet. But if this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscription button and that bell so you can keep track of this barbecue journey. Guys, anytime you get a chance to grill up a tomahawk, you do it. So y'all stick around and we'll get right to it. Alright guys, that Weber's smelling awesome. Got the Kingsford bliw rolling. We've got hickory wood chips. Y'all saw that chimney's rolling well. We poured that into the Weber Kettle. It's real windy out there, so we thought we would talk to y'all inside before we got the steak on. We seasoned the steak with some Youngbucks steak seasoning, and their information will be down below in the description box as well. If you haven't tried Youngbucks yet, y'all need to give them a shot because it's really good. So information down below, guys. While we got a little bit of time, I do want y'all to check Paul out and his crew, his team. They're also addicted to barbecue just like myself. So where can they find y'all at, Paul?
Hey guys, you can find us. We got an Instagram. We also got a Facebook. It's at Fallen S BBQ. So Fallen and then S BBQ. So you can hit us up on both of them. So
if y'all like following me and the things that I do, my brother Paul, he's the same exact person. And same with his whole family. I love them. So y'all go check them out. Show them some love. Tell them What's New Barbecue sent you. Their information will be down below in the description box. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Let's get this onto the Weber. Alright guys, as you can see, it's a little cloudy outside, but that's all good. A little windy. But Paul's got this bad looking tomahawk right here. Looking forward to throwing that onto the Weber. We're sitting right around 300 degrees and Paul's going to toss the tomahawk on here. Smelling awesome. And as you can see, we've got it set up indirect here on this side, so Paul's gonna set the steak on the opposite end. Wow, look at that. Awesome texture in that seasoning. Smelling great with the hickory wood. We're gonna shut the lid down and check on this in about 15 or 20 minutes and see what we're looking like and go from there. Alright guys, it's been about 15 or 20 minutes later and it's time to take a look at the tomahawk. We're not really worried about the internal temperature right now. I just want to show you this is a big hunk of beef, so it's going to take a little bit for it to start cooking. So I just want to show you what it's looking like at this point. So let me bring you on for a close-up and open the lid up on the kettle and see what the tomahawk's looking like. That's what we're looking like, guys. Awesome texture in that Youngbucks steak seasoning. You can see the colors changing, but we're nowhere near where we're looking for. We're shooting for about 90 degrees before we flip this. That's internal temperature, of course. So I'm gonna shut this down and let it keep cooking for 15 more minutes, and then I'll catch back up with y'all. Alright guys, it's been about 15 or 20 minutes later, and all we're going to do is check the internal temperature. If we're around 90 degrees internal, we're going to give this bad boy a flip and keep on cooking. But I have no idea where we're at. We've been running right around 300 to 325 on the kettle. So let's see what we're looking like temperature wise. Look at that smoke. Man, it's smelling good. What are we looking like, Paul?
we are sitting at 88 degrees.
88 degrees. I'm going to call that good. Let's go ahead and flip that bad boy around. And we want that even smoke. Look at how tender that bad boy is. Dang. Man, that's looking good. Let me bring y'all in for a close-up, let y'all see how the meat's changing color, really absorbing that smoke. Paul was mentioning earlier, there's two types of woods you get great smoke color from, and that was pecan and hickory. So we're rolling with hickory like I told you, so let's take a peek at this steak and see what it's looking like. Man, look at that color. It's got a nice deep mahogany color to it. It's taking on that smoke well. I'm going to shut the kettle down. We're going to keep on cooking until we get to 120, maybe 125 degrees internal. And then we're going to sear this bad boy with a torch. Y'all stick around. Alright guys, we just checked the internal temperature about 2 minutes ago and we were right where we wanted to be, which is 125 degrees internal, which means after we rest it, we'll be in that 130 range, which is still that perfect medium rare. So like we said before we cut the last scene on this video, we're going to sear this bad boy with a torch. So Paul is going to go ahead and do that now. Woo. And you want to just keep moving that torch around while you're searing the steak up, and that way you make sure that it's caramelizing where you want it to, but it's not overdoing it. And that's looking awesome. Man, that's smelling good. Flip that bad boy over. Again, just real quick movements. Look at that fire doing the work. It's just making that awesome crust on this steak. We're going to go ahead and finish this bad boy up. Let it sit on the cutting board with a little bit of butter on it. And we'll catch back up with y'all. Alright guys, the steak's been resting in the foil for about 15 minutes now. As y'all saw, we put the butter on there right before we wrapped it in the foil, and Paul's gonna go ahead and slice this bad boy up.
Beautiful.
That's looking awesome. Let's go ahead and cut into it and see how we did. Right off the bone there, that's looking awesome. Awesome smoke color on there. Wow, perfect. That is looking great. We're gonna go ahead and cut into this, give it a couple of slices into it, and we'll give it a taste. Alright guys, after all that smoking, the Weber kettle did the real job, but man, this tomahawk turned out awesome. Y'all saw we put that butter on it before we rested it. Only thing left to do is to give it a taste test, and I'm looking forward to it.
I am too, man.
It smells awesome. That Youngbucks really did the job. It's gonna really elevate that steak, so let's give it a taste.
Yeah.
Get our taste test here. Awesome tenderness. Cheers, man.
Sir.
Man, that's perfect. Extra tender. That tomahawk turned out perfect. If this is your first time being here, I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Hit that subscription button and that bell so you can keep track of this barbecue journey. Until next time, guys, y'all keep on barbecuing.
Yep.
Man, that turned out
It
good.
did. That was great.
Peace.
Boom.